How do we protect this information? I want to welcome to the panel David Nelson, Payne Asset Management's Chief Strategist, and John Lucich, computer forensic expert and author of Cyber Lies. John, let's start with you. Listen, politics aside for a moment, the administration was warned on more than one occasion about the vulnerability of our systems. Obviously, we know now what can be done to make them safer, and is there anything that could be done retroactively to help people who've lost all this data?
Well, they are taking those steps. They're giving them things like LifeLock and other services to protect them going forward. But we should never have gotten to that point. Could you imagine what, with all these laws that they're trying to bring against private corporations, and this hack exceeds anything that's ever been done to a private corporation? These people have been warned, and yet they didn't take the basic steps necessary to protect that network. And with a comment like that about, well, it could be stolen anyway, that's why we didn't encrypt it. Well, you encrypt it in case it gets stolen, so they still can't get to it. It's a secondary level of security. But if it's publicly revealed that you didn't take basic steps to protect your network,
which is exactly what happened here. The government's
absolutely.
I mean, we are talking about people who had to give amazing personal information because they wanted top secret jobs, top secret clearances. They had to lay it all on the line, and now someone in China's got it. By the way, we've heard stories of people selling these health records for $500. I want to ask you though, what can be done now? I mean, besides the LifeLock,
they've got the information. There's nothing you can do to get it back.
What do you make of the idea that they were inside our systems for a year? Kicking around, they set up a tent, a few barbecues, tickling the system inside. That means they could actually, at this very moment, be inside our electric grid. They could be inside the Pentagon. I mean, I have no confidence that they're not any system in America but operated by our government.
This comes from the top down. That's why she needed to go. But they need to start taking a proactive approach to sitting back and letting a network be so vulnerable like that. And you know what? These people actually need to be prosecuted, because if they were warned time and time again,
that. What do you think,
they need
David?
to be prosecuted.
John's a security expert, but this is pretty clearly, this is a pretty big intelligence breach. Some of the people that have had their information exposed, these are top-level FBI, State Department officials. The compromise, the potential to compromise and get access to this information, perhaps turn an American, get sensitive information, perhaps recruit a spy. It's enormous, and I think what John is saying, the data's gone. Yeah. I mean, it's too late. The door has been opened. They're in there.
Now, it starts at the top, but that's with Obama. He is not taking this seriously. He is a wimp, and the Chinese are responsible for this, and they should be threatened with trade.
You know, this whole thing, you say they get LifeLock. It's sort of like Price is Right. Someone won like a car, $80,000 worth of stuff, and they give you a box of cereal as a consolation prize. I mean, LifeLock ain't going to cut it. Ain't going to cut it. I mean, we need a lot more than that. John, I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
I think it's a travesty, and I'm hoping that we can avoid this. But I'm really scared that they're inside the system now.
This was the United States government's fault.
Right.
We know there's criminals out there trying to break in. We didn't stop it.